Hello friends, Sumit here from Trendy Tech. In this session, I am going to cover a very interesting topic. Most of the people ask me about 3 months notice period, how to tackle. In this video, I have given the ins and outs about it so that you know how to deal with it. Not only deal, but you will eventually end up getting benefited by cracking multiple companies and getting a package which you cannot even expect. Normally, I get a question that there is a notice period of 3 months. Sumit sir, how should I tackle that? I am not getting any calls. Now, you do not have to worry. This can be a good opportunity for you to even get more than what others can expect. Because you will have more time to get more offers, and there is nothing wrong about it. Because you will not be switching the companies too often then. You might want to enter into a company with a very good package. Now, what you need to do is just to think about how to get the first offer. That is the hardest part, and once that is done, the entire thing is done. You will be only at benefit, not at a loss. Now what you need to do is, do not mention 3 months as your notice period even if you have a 3 months notice. Why? Because most of the recruiters won't entertain you. Now you might say, Sumit sir, this is not ethical probably, that we have a notice period of 3 months and you are saying put something different. That's okay, because it's not that if you get a call you get selected. You have to still clear the interviews. You are just doing that to get calls. Now what I would suggest, you showcase 2 months as your notice period, because that will give you ample opportunities and you will get lot of calls. Now you will get calls and you have to again go for interviews, give your best, and once you have an offer, now those people will ask that you mentioned 2 months is your notice period, right? Now you have mentioned 2 months even though you have 3 months notice. How to tackle that? You can always say, the first thing I would suggest, you can check in your company whether they are okay to release you a little early. If not, then probably what you can do, you can always say that my manager has released someone in 2 months and based on that I committed that I can be released in 2 months. If he is not releasing you, then probably you can mention that this is what I thought and that's why I mentioned this. Now you showcase that you are really interested to work for that company, and if those people have really taken 3-4 rounds of interviews, they do not want to lose you just because they have to stay or wait for 1 month more, right? So they should understand. If not, you showcase that I'm really passionate to work for your company, please give me a chance, and ideally it should happen. Many companies, if you perform extremely well in your interviews, you still get a lot of chance and people are ready to wait for 3-4 months also. Believe me, only thing what you need to do is focus on your preparation, do your best and showcase that you want to work for them and you will do wonders. Now once you get your first offer, then you are in a winning situation. You will always win. What you need to do is, you need to try for other companies where you say that I already hold one offer, right? If let's say you get a package of 10 lakhs, you say that I already hold a package of 10 lakhs, I want 14. There is nothing bad about it. It's fine. You are capable to do that. That's why you are doing. Now, once you get one offer or 2 offers, you will always showcase about your last offer. Do not try to play that way that I hold 10 offers. Do not tell to someone, because they will think that you are in that mode. Do not showcase that mode. You only say that you hold just one offer and tell about the highest offer that you have and say that you slightly want more than that. Now I will bring another point about package negotiation. If you have multiple offers, then you really want a bigger package. Sometimes people will ask that, okay, when you already hold up 20 lakhs offer, why do you want 24? You can always say that I am really capable about it. I do not want to switch companies again and again. That is why I am looking for financial stability. I have a family which is totally dependent on me. I am the only one who is earning, and that is why I want to join a company which pays me the best and I feel I deserve it, and I'll be staying with this company for very long. I am not in that mode where I'll be looking for some other companies very soon, right? So I feel I deserve it and I should be getting it. So I feel keep this in mind and try your best. Definitely it will do wonders for you. Now you have got multiple offers. Even though you had a 3 months notice, but you ended up getting multiple offers because you were capable to do that. And now this has also helped you to choose one offer among many. How do you choose? Now, package should not be the only consideration. There are a lot of other factors. What are those other factors? Probably you need to see which technologies you want to work on. Probably if someone is asking you to work on MapReduce, which is like a very traditional technology, you should not go because that won't help you gain the expertise what industry needs. Probably you will be obsolete for other companies, right? So you should be choosing the technologies wisely, in the sense the ones which are in high demand and can be leveraged at other places. This is one factor. Second factor is the notice period itself. You are struggling to again get one offer just because of 3 months notice period. Now if one company is paying you really huge and again they have a 3 months notice period, do you want to go with it? It's your call. Because the whole point of discussion is how to tackle a 3 months notice period. At least once you are able to get out of it, do not go back to it. Might be you choose companies which has a notice period of 1 month or 2 months, because it can get tricky at times. And of course, the third thing is the brand. For example, if I have an offer with one startup and second offer with Microsoft, which one will I choose? Probably Microsoft. But what if the small company is giving me more than Microsoft? Then you need to balance it out in a way which is feasible, because whether you want to go with a brand or a package, always there is a trade-off. Probably smaller companies can even pay more than bigger companies, so you need to check that out. And it's all about priorities which you have set for yourself, and definitely have all these factors in your mind. But if you ask me one thing, technology is one very important thing you should consider, and the notice period. And if you do all of this, definitely you should be able to select the right company with a better package, with a good branding, that too with a smaller notice period, so that tomorrow if anything is bad about it or you want to make a move, you should be able to move. With this, I'll end it, and all the best. Definitely do not get disheartened with any of these factors. This cannot impact you if you are rock solid at your preparation. All the best. So friends, I hope you have enjoyed this session. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and also comment for more interesting things that you want me to cover in upcoming videos. Also press the bell icon so that you are tuned to upcoming new videos and you do not miss out on any interesting stuff. Thank you all.